Hello, welcome, and let's get started. Today we're going to make this very simple crochet ribbed hat. It's suitable for the entire family. I am using a 5mm crochet hook and a medium weight number 4 yarn. Let's start with a slip knot. We will then do our chain. We can chain 12 to 14 inches in length or 30 to 36 centimeters, however long you'd like to make your hat. If you would like to have a slouchy hat, just add some more chains. We will begin in the third chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3. Yarn over, insert into that third chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That is a half double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Again, yarn over, insert into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all 3. We will be doing half double crochet through this entire project. Finish the row. And here we have our last stitch, and we will put a half double crochet. We will now chain 1 and turn. We will start our stitches in the first half double crochet from the round below. If you look at the stitch from the side, you will see it's the first hole. And if you look at the stitch from the top, you can see the V's. So that very first stitch, we're going to go into the back of the stitch, but we're going to do half double crochet. So we're going to yarn over and then insert our hook into that back loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3. We will continue half double crochet in the back loop only all the way across. You can now see how our ribbed pattern is starting. Continue down the row. Make sure you go into every stitch, and especially we don't want to miss the last stitch. So here we are at the end. We've got 2 more to do. So there's 1, 2 to do there. So 1, and that last one is kind of tucked behind. So if you look at it, you kind of have to turn to the back and see where it is, and then insert into the back loop to finish your row. We will then chain 1 and turn. This row will be repeated until we have our desired width for around our head. So remember always to go into the very first stitch, back loop only, and then all the way across. I will show you the end of the row one more time, just so you're sure we don't miss any stitches. So I have 3 more stitches to go. 1, 2, and that last one that's always kind of tucked behind. and make sure you do it in the back loop. Make sure every row has the same amount of stitches. We want to make a rectangle. Continue until you have about 17 to 20 inches or 44 to 50 centimeters, or if it fits around your head. Also, we want to stop with an even amount of rows. It should look something like this. We will now fold our hat in half. We are going to do slip stitches to close. We will insert our hook into the last half double crochet and then into the chain space. We will then grab our yarn and pull through both and pull through the loop on our hook. That is a slip stitch. Just make sure as you go that you do not miss a stitch. If we turn it around on the other side, you will see what it looks like. So that will be the outside of our hat, and you can see that it is a simple closure and you cannot even notice where the seam is. On the back side, you'll see a little bit of a bump. Continue with the slip stitch until the end. When you have gone through the last stitch, we will leave about a 20-inch or 50-centimeter tail and cut our yarn and pull through. We will now use our darning needle to weave together the top of the hat. Simply just find a spot at the end of each row to go in and out of. When you have reached back around to the beginning, we will pull snug. Tie your yarn to the beginning yarn and stitch closed. I like to make enough stitches so it closes the top. Leave a small tail so we have something to tie our pom-pom to that we're going to add later. We can now turn our hat right side out and see what it looks like. If you want to just leave it like this, you can, without a pom-pom, or we can add one. At the end of the video, there will be two links, one to do a pom-pom out of cardboard and the other one out of a pom-pom maker. Pick whichever one you'd like to use. To attach the pom-pom, insert your crochet hook into the hat. I like to attach it one on each side of the center. So I poke the hook through one side, and I'll grab one part of the pom-pom string. Then I will poke through on the other side of center and grab the other string. And now simply go into the inside and tie your ends together. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. And please hit the subscribe button and like if you'd like to see more like this. Thanks. Bye.